Let's turn our attention to WLAN issues. WLAN issues typically also mean client issues, because if the WLAN is a problem, clients cannot connect or cannot connect properly or have issues transferring data through that SSID. So the first thing might be, for example, to check the SSID. The issue might be something as simple as the SSID spelling being wrong on one side. It could also be the SSID status, the WLAN being disabled, for example. Another thing which is common is that you configure the SSID, but the radio policy is not right. You have the SSID on the wrong radio, or the radio is not enabled. Another common case is when you send the client to the wrong interface, because there is an override that sends the client to an interface that the controller does not know, or because you didn't associate the SSID to the right interface in the first place. Of course, the big classical issue is security configuration problems, where the SSID configuration doesn't match the client configuration. Here, it's very important to check if other clients can make it to that SSID. If they can, then the issue is probably on that client you're troubleshooting. If nobody can join your SSID, then you might want to look on your controller, see what the configuration is like. Beyond security, which is of course a big one, data rates and network status could be something you want to check. If you set the mandatory data rates to something that one client doesn't support, then it cannot join. Or if that client is too far to be able to do that rate, then the client cannot join either. And also, if you disable the A band, for example, where a client is A only, or vice versa, then of course there is a problem, and that may be why the other clients can make it and not this one. Also, when you configure this SSID and the client tries to join, if he tries too many times in too short an amount of time, that client may be failing too many times for the client configuration on the controller, and then the client might be excluded. So that's another part you may want to check. Okay, let's go on the controller and have a look at those fields.